Hi, this is Chris with Core Fitness, and today we're going to work on stretching out our tight hip flexors. The muscles in the front of the thighs that help you to do things such as climb stairs or get up and out of a chair. And oftentimes with our everyday life, if we're doing a lot of sitting, those muscles will tend to get shortened, and we want to find some ways to stretch them out. So we're going to start with a kneeling stretch. We're going to take our right leg and bend and place it at 90 degrees in front of us. Left hip is open here. You're going to take the knee right underneath the hip. You can slightly lean forward, just giving yourself a little bit more stretch here, keeping your chest up. You can increase that stretch by bringing the arms up, extending towards the ceiling. You do it on both legs here. And you want to think about doing this stretch for about 30 seconds per side. If you can, 2 to 3 times. Taking nice deep breaths. And we're going to go into our second stretch, which is a pigeon stretch. You're going to bring your right leg in front of you, your left leg behind you. Your hands are out in front of you, and think of, if you can, bringing that right foot right about where your left hand is, just kind of having it in front of you. Hips are staying even as much as you can. Breathe into the stretch. Trying to extend up and lift that chest to get a deeper stretch into your hip flexor on that left side. You're also going to feel some stretch on your right glute, inner thigh. This is a great stretch overall to open up the hips. Again, holding for about 30 seconds, 2 to 3 times. Switching sides, you're going to bring the right leg behind you and bring that left leg up in front of you. And breathe into that stretch, feeling that length in the front of your right hip flexor area. And just getting a nice opening here. We're going to lead into our next stretch, and we're going to use our foam roller for that one. So coming into your position on your mat, you want to take that foam roller and bring it so it's underneath your glutes. We're going to lay on our back. We're going to elevate our hips. And then we're going to draw the right knee into our chest and extend the left leg out. The stretch is going to be felt in the left leg, front of that left thigh. And breathe. Again, 30 seconds, 2 to 3 times each is a great stretch for here. Switching sides. And again, just nice deep breaths. We want to open that area up, so again, creating more mobility. We'll be able to move better, walking, sitting, standing. We're going to elevate our hips and remove that foam roller and place it off to the side. What we also want to do is a great little exercise to open up those thighs is our bridge. So just in that neutral spine position, take an inhale, and as you exhale, elevating the hips, you're actually going to open up the front of the thighs and then coming down nice and slow. So it's a great overall exercise. You're going to feel some glute work, some hamstring work, but as you're lifting, you're going to feel that lengthening right at the front of the legs, that hip area, quads. And just take a nice deep breath here at the top. You can hold it and then bring it down nice and slow. So taking your time with that to let that open up. And again, on this one, maybe a set of 10 with about a 5 to 10 second hold at the top. We're going to come into another stretch as you come up to seated. This stretch is called a Z-sit stretch. So you're going to take your right leg in front of your left. So think about that right foot coming right about to the front of your left knee. We're sitting nice and tall here, and we want to try to even that weight on our sits bones, which is difficult. Sometimes we're tighter on one side than the other. And just breathe into that stretch. Let that opening happen in the hip. You're going to feel a lot more hip stretch on that leg that's behind you, front of the psoas area. And again, holding here for about 30 seconds if possible, 2 to 3 times. Same thing to switch. We're going to take that position with our left leg in front, right leg behind, and just evenly placing weight on those sits bones as you can. Breathing into that stretch and letting yourself, again, feel that opening through the hip. Trying to grow a little bit taller through your spine as you're doing the stretch. And those are just a few stretches that you can do to open up your hips, especially those hip flexors. You'll be able to move better, have better mobility. Overall, it helps with your back. And that's just a few things you can do on your own. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you next time. This is Chris from Core Fitness. Have a great day.